Hey everyone, this is Stephen from Dark Art Astronomy, and while at NEAF, I got to interview the representatives from Skywatcher. Skywatcher is one of those companies where just about all astrophotographers at one point in time will probably have purchased one piece of their equipment, and they've got a lot of neat stuff coming at you right now. Hey everybody, I've got Kevin LeGore here from Skywatcher, and we were just talking about this monster that you've got over here. Kevin, start with this. What is this thing?
So these are our Anders Advanced Catadioptrics, or HACs. They're little 5-inch f2s,
Okay.
which were originally designed just as little convenient astrographs.
Right.
But you can cluster them together if you want to do like satellite surveillance, which is a much bigger industry. Or if you just want to get ridiculous and shoot multiple wavelengths at once. I actually have more people doing it with 2 than 4.
Right.
But yeah, it allows you to get more data in less time. What I like to do is do 1 in monochrome and 1 in one-shot color. So rather than doing RGB filters, you get your luminance and then you apply the color together and you do it in one night.
Well, that seems like a brilliant idea.
Yeah, or if you want to get ridiculous, you can do LRGB.
Right.
There you go.
Get all of your data in one night.
Yes.
Same focal length.
Yep.
All right. And I see you've got this on your strain wave.
Yeah, this is our Wave 100, which can
Okay.
do Altaz or Equatorial with the tandem rails.
Sure.
So that's what you're seeing here. And then you can just put whatever you want on there as well. So you're looking at a 22-pound payload without the counterweight and 33 with the counterweight on it.
Neat. All right. So how does this compare, the strain wave, to your workhorse, the
standard.
EQ6? I own 2 EQ6s and the EQ8.
Yeah.
How does this compare to them, would you say?
So I like to compare them, like in photography, you have aluminum and carbon fiber tripods.
Right.
I like to compare them the same way. So your standard mounts, the aluminum tripods, they're rugged, they work well, but they're a little heavier.
Mm-hmm.
The strain waves are, if weight is absolutely a restriction for you, they're a lot lighter weight. You generally don't need counterweights on them. They also have no backlash on them because they're engaged in 2 separate parts of the gear. But they are a lot less mass. So I personally still like the old ones because you have all that mass.
Right.
But at times, if I just want to go out or my setup needs to be as lightweight as possible and you still want payload, that's where the strain waves come in, like a carbon fiber tripod for hiking. So,
Yeah. So my EQ6, which I've got out in West Texas,
Yep.
I've got it under a cover
Mhm.
on a pier, and I've had it there for about 4 years. It still tracks fantastically. I've never had to take it apart, never had to service it. It's just perfect. And I can say the same thing about EQ8, which I've got at the dark sky site. The build quality of those are amazing. Now, I've had a different version, not yours, somebody else who made a strain wave, and I just couldn't get the same tracking ability. I just couldn't get the same quality of images. Would you say that, the strain wave is going to get to the same level as your EQ6 at some point over
Our
time?
Wave 150, which is the larger version of this, I have a lot of people getting tracking either equal or better than EQ6Rs.
Oh, let's take a look at that
Yeah.
one. All right, I want to see the mount that you're telling me is going to be as good as the EQ6. Tell me about
So
it.
this is the Wave 150. This is our largest strain wave at the moment. Has cable management inside of it. It can do Altaz and Equatorial. But this holds 33 pounds without the counterweight, 55 pounds with the counterweight installed. This is what will get you equal or better to the EQ6R for a lot lighter weight.
All right, so what I'm seeing here is you can run some of your equipment through the mount.
Yeah, and then it comes out the back of the right ascension here, so you don't have any cables hanging around anymore, which is great for imaging. You don't have cable drag, nothing's gonna get snagged.
Right, now it says Wi-Fi. In what way?
There is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth control in here, so
Okay.
if you're just working at home and you wanna do visual or some quick, easy stuff, you can remote wire into this as well.
Got
If you're imaging, I prefer hardwired just because
Sure.
we all know wireless can come and go.
Exactly.
But you just hop onto its network and hop on into the app there and you're good to go. And the app is available on iOS, Android, and we have a PC version of it if you want to run it like a virtual hand controller.
And where are these made?
These are in China,
Okay.
mainland China with Cinta. That's our parent company. They own Skywatcher. They've been around for decades, so
Sure.
they have a great team over there. They really know what they're doing.
Well, apparently so. I mean, if you're telling me this is as good as the EQ6, I may have to test that out. All right, so if somebody's just starting out, though, I mean, everybody says the three most important things when starting astrophotography are the mount,
Yep.
and the mount, right? Is this the mount they should start with?
This one is nice, but it's going to be a bit expensive, as most strain waves are. You're looking about $2,200 for the head, then you have to a la carte the rest of it. So that's
Right.
that for a beginner can be, a lot
Daunting.
to swallow at once.
Yeah.
We have a new mount this year that I think will hit it nail on the head for most beginners, and it's a sub $2,000 mount,
Okay.
giving you very similar capabilities to this, but it's more of a standard equatorial, and we can go over there and check that out.
Let's check that out. All right, head that way. All right, tell us about this.
So for years, many of you probably are familiar with the EQ5. It's
Right.
been kind of our beginner mount for a while. It's now been upgraded to the EQ5R. So this is the little sister to the EQ6R. So this now has belt drive inside of it. So we reduce all that backlash by removing all the gears, and the only gearing you have is where the worm and the main ring gear meet. That's the end of it. It has Wi-Fi built into it. We have upgraded latitude adjustments. This does feature cable management, which the 6 doesn't.
Okay, so you can run cables through the mount?
Correct. Right.
Let's take a look
over
at that.
here.
Oh, there you go.
They're right there, and they come out right here on the side. So there are no moving cables here.
All right, so if y'all are new to astrophotography, this is extremely important right here, and the fact that they've now included that in this introductory mount is just fantastic.
Yeah,
It's a brilliant idea.
These will be about $1,700, which is a lot easier for a beginner to get into, and it's a solid platform that you're not going to grow out of in a year.
Right.
You can get a little 80, and you can maybe move up to 100 later, or even if you're doing like a C8 with a Hyperstar or something, this will all handle it because it's a 33-pound payload capacity.
Yeah, so that'll get you where you want to go. If you're doing just about anything that, is beginner level.
Yes.
And you've got your hand controller. So it's basically all of the same technology.
If you can run any of our mounts exactly the same way.
And that's one of the wonderful things about Skywatcher, the EQ8, EQ6, EQ5, they're predictable, and once you learn one, and you just climb the ladder.
You can work in GTI, start under GTI, you can run an EQ8R and everything in between. It's all the same format.
Well, that is absolutely fantastic. I love your mounts. Like I said, I own 3 of them. And they're bulletproof. The one that I've had outside, stored on a pier, has gone through 100-mile-an-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and I've never had to service it even once.
Yeah.
I still get tracking below 1.
Yeah.
So it's a great mount. I just think they're fantastic.
And if you ever do need any service, all the repairs are done here in the United States. So you just call us up. We'll take care of it with you. So.
All right. Well, okay. Anything else that you'd like to show any of my followers that you got going on?
One of our newest ones is actually riding right here.
Okay. What is it?
So this is our Skymax 200. So we've been well known for our Maxitobs for years, 90 up to 180 millimeter. This is the new 200 millimeter model.
Okay.
So this is a hybrid. So this is an 8-inch f10 matte cast, which is a bit faster than most. So this one is great for visual and imaging. Now, because it's f10, you get that, be able to dig into the galaxies at 2000 millimeter, but we also have a 0.7x reducer for it to drop it to f7.
Okay, so wait a second, back that train up. It's what's the focal length?
2000 millimeter.
2000 millimeter. Okay, so this is going to compete with your plane wave. I've got a plane wave.
Long focal length
stuff. And you've got that on this mount.
Yeah, it'll work good for visual and lunar. If you're doing deep sky, you might want to go a little bit bigger.
Right.
Like a 6 or some of the bigger RA gear.
Yeah.
But it can start well on the EQ5R.
All right, so what's this running for?
Probably around 2000. We're not pinned on it just yet. We're lucky to even have the sample here at the show.
Okay.
But hopefully by midsummer, we'll have a better idea of what their availability. But I'm thinking by late summer or fall, you'll start shipping out.
Well, this is great news for beginners who are getting into the hobby. You can get one of these fantastic mounts, and maybe if you splurge, you get this telescope, which you really like that long focal length for galaxy season. And then if you get your reducer, what's the reducer?
0.7x.
0.7x, then you can go for just about any nebula you want.
And it handles up to full frame, both reduced and native.
So basically, the cameras that you would want to get are either the full frame, which is the larger and more expensive camera, or just the regular.
Any of the main cameras available.
Main cameras will work with it. Well, this is very versatile. I got to tell you, Skywatcher has got it going on.
We got a lot of stuff coming too.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate you taking time to talk to Dark Art Astronomy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good show.
Thank you.